For coming in.
Good morning, ma'am.
All right, well, can you share with us some of the newest and most recent developments in the town of Ondangwa?
Thank you very much. Those who might have passed on Dangwa recently may know what I'll be talking about. New developments springing up almost everywhere in town. You might have noticed that we have undertaken a major housing development in collaboration with a private developer called Namibia. And we have just completed the first phase where more than 130 to 40 houses were constructed.
Yeah.
And we have embarked on the second phase where we are servicing the land. And after that, there will be two more phases. In total, actually, we expect to construct more or less 1,000 houses. And that's quite a major development as far as we are concerned, because housing is quite a pressing need in the country. Yeah, that's one development. We have other developments that I can enumerate here. We have been able to attract, the establishment of Washamba Mall, a major shopping complex owned by Safland. You may know those property developers. And in fact, many of the businesses that we used to do business with only in Windhoek or in Oshakati, they are in Ondangwa now. And therefore, you can actually do shopping right in Ondangwa, in the convenience of proximity of your house without having to travel to either Windhoek or Oshakati. We have, or basically we are actually opening a meat processing factory, with the JNP group. Actually, the first kind of development of its kind in the north, where you are not only dealing with meat, but you are actually processing the meat beyond that, and actually getting meat products like rations, and so on and so forth. We have just also witnessed the construction of services in a few areas. And in fact, what we want to do with some of these, we want to get into PPPs with private developers, again, to construct houses and sell to the public, because the demand that we have for housing in town far exceeds, the supply that we have. We as a council just do not have all the resources to service the land, and therefore we have actually embarked on these PPPs. And in fact, one of them that we consider to be major actually is something that we have started, and we have just asked to meet the minister to seek his blessing, and actually to for him to ensure himself that we are doing the right thing. If we need to be corrected, so that we are corrected before we move ahead. And with that, we will be able to provide houses again. And therefore, with the mass housing project that the government has embarked upon, I dare say we are far ahead of that.